Kazooie.
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 That's an interesting term.
Kazooie,
yes, I like
that's
it.
it.
Yeah.
It's not as Kazooie. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Mic'd Up. I'm your host, Kevan, with Southpoint Media. And once again, we're bringing it back. We got Jonathan in the corner there. But this time, while my phone's ringing, let me end that right there. It's still in progress, so I'm not going to do a full overview like I normally do in a regular Mic'd Up. We're just going to get her mic'd up and just get straight to the action. We want to hear how this Z1 Touring exhaust sounds now that it's broken in, everything. You saw in the last video when we installed it. It was really cool. Really like the collectors and everything like that. So today, we're just doing a driving video. Hurrah! Something simple. Stick around.
All right, fair warning. These brake heads.
So, if fair warning is true, because the last time I rode with this Yahoo, I literally told him to slow the F down. Because he was literally scaring the bejesus out of me. Remember that?
Yeah, that was a good time. Do we need to roll the windows up?
Yeah, we can a little bit.
Okay. Roll them up however far you think you need to go.
That's fine, yeah. Once again, this is Z1 Touring exhaust. Brand new to market, right?
It's been out for about a year and a half.
Okay.
But yeah, it's still a fairly new exhaust into the marketplace.
Yeah.
But I've thoroughly enjoyed it for the last month and a half that I've had it. It's, when you want it to go, it sounds really great. And when you don't want it to, it's nice and humble.
Right. Yeah, it's very, very adult. It's not no F-boyish.
No.
Jonathan just picked this up recently. A very nice adult-owned solar orange.
Nope. Le Mans Sunset Orange.
Sunset orange. I keep messing that up. I think I did that in the last video too. You loving it?
I love this car.
Yeah?
Yeah. This is probably my second favorite Z car.
Nice.
You know, my 240 was by far my favorite, and 240s just in general from a driving and overall aesthetic standpoint.
Right.
But this car, to me, out of all of the later Model Zs, it drives the most like I think my 240. So yeah, I'm a big fan.
Is that a aggressive fitment you have with these wheels?
Yeah. Oops.
You got the new wheels coming soon, though, right? You excited for that?
I got some Club Sports coming.
Nice. You're starting this shit again. You slow your ass down.
Yeah, you get some good exhaust.
Mercy. Yeah, over my damn squealing. Golly.
It's fun though, you know.
It is fun. It's having your damn heart in your throat.
Well, the thing is like we weren't even really moved. Like, yes, we're going fast, but it's not fast in comparison to like, you know, taking a GTR out on this road. And
Right.
like you're able to drive this car in a comfortable limit where you feel still in control. Where sometimes I get on these back roads with some of the newer cars, and especially like my wife's M2 competition, that car just scares me on this road because it's so much more capable than I'm able to put it into a position where I can really drive it, you know, outside of a track. And so yeah, you have to be mindful of the road and mindful of the car.
Yeah.
But like this car, again, it reminds me so much of my 240Z because I can like really drive it. So anyways.
And I love that you can hear the exhaust the intakes. Whoop.
Did we throw the camera? Yep, we threw your GoPro.
Oh, damn.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
I should have just took it easy.
No, I may have needed to wipe there.
Oh yeah. Well, if you want to remount it, we can remount
Okay. We'll have a retake with that.
it. Yeah, we'll have a retake.
Hopefully it didn't do anything to the interior.
These plastic pieces are
Stout?
stout.
Okay. overbearing.
Oh, calm down. No, you crack me up, man. I love it.
So you know me, I've driven a lot of cars, right? Straight lines different than how you freaking drive this. And Lord.
Yeah, this car is just so nimble now.
Dude, it feels good
with the suspension. You know, the Power Tricks coilovers really did a number.
Yeah, you and Power Tricks?
Yep, went Power Tricks, and then Nismo sway bars front and rear, and then the Akibona brake kit. So now we stop on a dime, but as I was mentioning, man, these pads, when they get hot, man, they start to make a lot of noise.
A lot of attention, a lot of eyes on you.
So.
What tires are they again?
Apex, Yokohama Apex, Yokohama Advent Apex V601s.
Okay.
That's a mouthful. Yeah, this is a really, really good tire. I'm actually really happy with the way that they grip. They're low noise.
Nice shift work.
And that's the other thing I like about this car is its throttle response. It's really easy to heel toe and have confidence in doing heel toe.
Do you have the factory accelerator pedal, or you did put the 350 Nismo one on?
No, it's just the factory pedal.
Okay.
However, I did order the Nismo pedal with the little cutout.
Right, that's what I was going to ask you, is that because a lot of people, they said that how it's hard to do it in this car, but I guess you just have the skill enough, you've driven enough to hit it. Because a lot of people said it's just too high up in there and they need that Nismo pedal.
It did take a minute, I'll be honest, to like really try to get used to the pedal positioning because, yeah, I will say the offsets are a little odd. But when you do find it and you figure it out, it's really easy to manage.
And that Nismo pedal will make it so much nicer and easier.
I agree. I'm looking forward to it.
So Xavier is 16 and I need to get him a car. And I really believe I'm going to try and get a clean 350 for him.
I think that's a great idea, man.
You think the spoiled bastard? I had like a 92 Sentra when I was my first car. Everything but luxury.
That's hilarious.
Wind up windows and shit.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah, 4-speed. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Yeah, car people, they'll be like, oh, that's cool. But then everybody else is like, ugh, you need to change your brakes.
Yeah.
Yo, is your pads low?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, your pads are really low, man. You need to go get those checked out.
It's like, no, there's pod brakes. As I say that for the 1,000th time.
Traction.
Sounds good though.
I think it does.
I mean, that zero trumpet, it sounds jazzman-ish.
Yeah.
Like a mature JDM exhaust.
I think you're right, man.
Yeah.
And you had said that before when we were installing it. Yeah.
Okay.
And honestly, that's kind of what I was going for. Is like that old school feel where it's not trumpety or too raspy. These VQs are notorious for having that high-end rasp.
Yeah.
Especially with like single exhausts that are just, you know, I don't know. I don't know how to really describe it. It's
it's very, because we're trying to skirt around it, but we're kind of pointing at Tomy USA.
Yeah.
And titanium normally resonates differently to stainless steel.
Correct.
So titanium is normally high pitch, but their exhaust are also so paper thin that's another level of resonance.
Yes.
Like compared to the titanium of like the Tomy Japan is a lot thicker gauge.
Right. Yes.
So it's just not as kazooie.
That's an interesting term.
Kazooie,
like
that's it.
Yeah.
It's not as kazooie because the metal is just so thin and resonate like.
Yeah. Good point. But with this, I think Z1 kind of nailed that adult sound that I kind of wanted and expected, and yeah, it's perfect. And even at these low RPMs, like we're at 2,500 RPMs right now, doing 60 miles an hour.
Right.
And it's not droney, but you know it's there.
Right.
So it's like not non-existent like the stock exhaust was, but then it's not overly annoying to where like on long drives you just be like, forget it. And even around like, 75 miles an hour on the interstate at right under 3,000 RPMs, it actually is a little less than this, it feels like. Internal cabin noise.
So that acceleration just now, came out on the main road. It felt a lot different because I heard the exhaust and the intake.
Oh yeah.
And that added a different feel to the acceleration. Like, normally, because when you get a big exhaust, like especially the Motordyne or maybe the fast engine somewhat, it will drown out the intake noise. But with the intake noise just now, it was a really cool feel, a really cool sound.
I'll have to agree. Z1 has a package where it all kind of goes together and they all complement each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this Z1 exhaust I was very impressed with. Or intake and exhaust, I'm very impressed with.
Yeah. But like this is a daily seat. But do you ever foresee a supercharge or a turbo? No? Okay.
No, I'll have other cars for that.
Okay.
For me, I want to keep this NA and just enjoy it the way that it is.
Right.
OEM plus.
There's no oh shit handles up there. I saw the corner coming up and I leaned.
You crack me up, man. And we're just taking it easy right now. We're just having a little bit of fun.
We are, but I'll just.
I know these roads. They're fun roads, but
they're
not
fun roads. I love Tennessee back roads, dude. They're so awesome. I'm telling me, you traumatized me with that first drive in that other car. That's what's going on. I'm having flashbacks.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the suspension is so composed.
Yeah. It's just sat in there. It is the divorce setup, right?
It is the divorce setup, yep, in the rear. Power Tricks doesn't make a full coilover.
Mm-hmm.
But talking with a lot of the guys in the group, it was kind of like back and forth, but after talking with Wes and his Power Trick setup and driving it, I was like, okay, I can see how the divorce setup actually works pretty nicely, and
yeah.
I can't complain. So,
well, a lot of people are saying too is that the top shock tower isn't built to take that weight.
Yeah, that's a good point.
The mounting point.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just meant for the shock, not the full coilover itself.
The full weight of spring, yeah, because the weight's supposed to be spread out over the divorce spring and everything, not at that piece of metal there. Never taken this road. It's a nice one too.
Yeah, this is a really, really, really nice road. Not a lot of undulations. Pretty tame.
Yeah.
It's not usually traveled, so it's just a nice little cruising back road.
It's so nice to hear an exhaust and an intake. It's kind of refreshing.
Yeah, it is.
Because intake noise is so cool.
It's underrated too. It's like no one really thinks of it until like you really hear it and you're like, I really like that.
Yeah. I guess I should have put a mic under the hood too. I really didn't think we'd hear it that much, but it's so nice hearing the intake.
Well, and my favorite thing is with this exhaust and intake combination is like when you do a second gear pull, you get up in the upper RPMs.
Yeah.
That sound in the upper RPMs.
Yeah,
it's just
the Wookiee sound.
Yeah, it's just glorious.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, the Wookiee sound.
Yeah, guys, I don't know. This was a fun, well, Look at this though.
Oh, no.
Bike riders, yeah. Sketchy.
Okay.
Let's try it out again. Well, guys, what do you think? Post in the comments. What do you think about the levels? Is it too quiet for you? Is it perfect for a daily? What do you think? Well, I enjoy it.
Yeah, I can tell you that this is the exact exhaust that I was wanting and expecting, and Z1 delivered on everything. So yeah, very, very pleased.
Very, yeah. So on that note, guys, go ahead. Don't forget, hit a like, hit a sub. We're almost at 4,000. Let's get these numbers pumping. And until next time, guys, y'all take it easy. That was the break.